Shields up, Iron Breakers. Rurikon here coming at you with another edition of the Cons Cast, and I'm sorry if I sound a little bit out of it, but that is because I am under the effect of medication right now. I am a little bit under the weather, so bear with me. But anyway, we've had the release of new gameplay for Granblue Fantasy Project Relink, which is actually now only known as Granblue Fantasy Relink. And I know that probably some of you guys are like, well, what the hell is this game all about, Rurikon? And basically, this is a title that I've been excited pretty much since they canceled Scalebound, because that was when I became aware of the fact that Platinum Games was working on this game, because I went to the Platinum Games website. I'm like, what the hell happened to Scalebound? Just like trying to figure out what was going on, and I came across this title, and I got pretty hyped up about it because there was some gameplay at the time, and I was like, dude, this looks like it's right up my alley. But anyways, at that time, there hadn't really been a confirmation on whether or not the game was going to come to the West. Since then, that has been confirmed. The game will, in fact, be localized here in the West. In case you guys are wondering what kind of game this is going to be an action RPG. It is going to support up to 4-player co-op if you want to play with your friends. I believe you should also be able to just solo everything just fine, but naturally, it'll be more fun if you do play with your friends. Once you actually finish the game, they say they have harder quests that you can partake with friends, so it does seem to have some kind of an end game that you'll be able to play with your friends in order to, you know, gear up your characters or something like that. That's what I would expect. One of the main reasons I'm excited about this title is, like I said, because this is being developed by Platinum Games, and I do enjoy their particular brand of action. These are the same people that brought you Nier Automata, just to give you guys some context. Naturally, Bayonetta. I just mentioned Nier because Nier is a little bit closer. Like I said, the game will be localized in the West, but I do believe that unfortunately it's going to be local. It's going to be releasing in Japan first. They haven't really confirmed any of this as of right now. The game does not have a release date. It just seems like initially the game was only planned for Japan and it was going to be a PlayStation 4 exclusive. However, due to the fact that they've now announced that it is coming to the West, they also expressed interest in potentially bringing it over to PC via Steam, but right now they're focusing on the console version. I gotta say, I really wish that they would look at something like Monster Hunter World, which is a game that basically, you know, it had its following in the West, if we're gonna be completely honest, but it never really had reached its full potential. And I think one of the biggest reasons why it hadn't is because you always had these staggered releases, right? First it released in Japan and then it released in the West. And I think that that is always a big turnoff. Definitely is for me. But ultimately, I hope they kind of look at the success of Monster Hunter World and think, hey, you know what? Maybe we should do a worldwide release. Maybe we'll have a little bit more bang. Maybe more people will get excited about it. But anyways, I really like what this game is shaping up to. And I think it looks really good. All of the action, all of the stuff that is happening on screen, in case you guys are wondering, because there is a mobile version of this game, which actually, I mean, the game is the mobile version. This is just like their adaptation into an action RPG. You don't have to play that mobile version in order to understand the story, but naturally the people that have played it might get a little bit more out of it. But ultimately, it's just a game that I'm very, very curious to check out when it eventually makes its way to the West. Like I said, I just really, really do hope that they release it simultaneously, but I don't know if that is going to be the case or not. Either way, I watched the new gameplay footage over on my live stream on twitch.tv/Rurikon, and I figured I would share that footage with you guys so that you guys can see my thoughts on seeing that gameplay for the very first time. Now, there is a couple of things that I said during that gameplay because I didn't remember whether or not it had been confirmed if the release was going to come to the West, so that's why I wanted to do this bit of an intro to that footage so that you guys know it is coming to the West. You can get excited if it looks like it's something that you're interested in. But either way, here's that footage. Hopefully you guys will enjoy it. Thank you very much for watching. Comments, feedback, comment section below. Enjoy the video. So for those of you that aren't aware about this game, this is Granblue Fantasy Relink. It was originally called Project Relink because they hadn't given it an official name. Now they've actually named it Granblue Fantasy Relink. And it is a game by Platinum Games and Cygames. Granblue Fantasy, I believe, is some kind of a mobile game that I don't really care about because I don't play that many mobile games. Actually, I don't play any mobile games. But this other game that they're working on interests me a great deal. You guys will see why. We're trying to sell crack cocaine again. Every goddamn day, dude. To this day! So I can't translate the Japanese, so I don't know what is happening here. But these characters look hella good in my book. So let's pause it here, take a look at the UI. You guys can see that we got some buttons here. These are probably going to be for abilities. 4-player, this game is going to support 4-player co-op, if I'm not mistaken. I believe that they will be AIs if there's not 4 players around. You can choose, I think, any of the characters. One of the things that the people from Platinum Games have said is, like, if you look at Bayonetta 2 and think of each of the weapons that Bayonetta uses as kind of like a class, you can imagine how many classes will be present in this game. I do believe that most of the characters are pre-made, though. So, there you go. This game is Granblue Fantasy Relink. I like the cell shading, keeps things simple while still providing with interesting details to the characters. It's got that anime feel. Not everybody's going to be into it. That's fine. Not everybody has to be into it. But what really excites me is that action gameplay that Platinum Games is known for. I actually became excited about this game after they canceled Scalebound because I checked on their website and saw that they were working on this. So I've been following this game for quite some time. So far, it's looking good. I like what I see. Oh, that was pretty cool, the destruction of the scenario and stuff. 島の気候をめちゃくちゃにしてまで訳があるはずです。きっと何か。とにかく近づいてみましょう。ルリアちゃん、いざという時はお願いね。はい、わかりました。Whoa! Hey, they even got experience for it. This is the first time I'm watching this, by the way. Okay, let's get into some combat. Ooh. Sweet looking animations. Although, only very... Damn, dude, look at the destruction happening in this scenario right here. Due to the big shield. Looks like we've got a caster casting stuff from far. Ooh, the AoE blizzard right there. Massive AoE explosions all over the place. Me likey. Looks like you can shatter the shield after a couple of swings. Level up. This has already been confirmed for the West, right, team? Pretty sure that I've even reported on it. I'm pretty sure this has been confirmed for the West. Just don't know exactly when it's coming. Man, it just looks so good. Look at it. Tell me that doesn't look amazing. I just imagine playing a scenario like this with your friends. Each of you has the character that you like and whatnot. They're just all like hanging out, doing this adventure together. Or even with just AI companions. Like at this point, I'm good either way. It just looks... Ooh. Ultimate? Look at that over the top shit. And another one. See, that's what I'm talking about when I'm talking about spellcasting in a video game. Ooh. Chain combo? Loot. The fat loot. If only I could understand Japanese so that I could know what the hell he just picked up. So the class that has got the camera going is like, seems like a very basic warrior type dude. So far the other classes seem much more interesting, if I'm gonna be completely honest. Particularly the chick that can summon the big-ass swords. Dude, the destruction, look at this! Oh, did it actually separate the characters? Oh, that's sweet. The problem with this is that we're looking at it and it looks amazing, but probably when we'll be playing it, it's just gonna feel scripted. I mean, I hope that's not the case, but who knows? Wait, there's actually 5 characters here. One of them is not playable. Seems like the blue-haired lady, she's not a playable character, some kind of NPC. Ah, there we go. Okay, I take it back. Dude with the sword actually does not look that bad, but I want someone with an axe and a shield, you know what I'm saying? I need a fighter that's got an axe and a shield, or a hammer and a shield. You know? And he's got to make good use of that shield, too. Like, I want to see some heavy shield slams, dude. And then we're talking. Damn, what the hell is that energy thing keeps coming after them? Oh, look, you left loot behind, though! The loot! He forfeited the loot. Oh, dude, I hope this has an end game where these dungeons get harder and you can run them again. Dude, I'm just thinking about it, like, I want longevity out of something like this. I want to be able to dedicate, like, a good chunk of my time. She's the vessel, you can't play with her. Oh. Tredin, you know way more about this than I do. You should be the one, like, doing the reaction, making the video. Oh, you played Granblue, the phone game? Activision chasing no run. That looks like massive boss fight ahead. Please tell me that the Japanese characters in the bottom don't mean to be continued. And we have a friggin' centaur looking dude made of metal. Because everything's cooler when it's made of metal. I find it interesting that you can see the targeting reticules of all the other characters so that you know when stuff is coming. So that you could potentially chain it together in combos like they did earlier. Ooh, freeze combo. The visuals on this look amazing. The art style really does it for me. Yeah, Kagran, I told you, it's got 4-player co-op, dude. Looks like some kind of break condition. Jesus! Look at the wombos they're doing on this thing. But look at the energy it's still got. That HP. It's just not going down. I'm digging the dynamic camera angles too. Just hope it doesn't get annoying. It's like dynamic camera angles can be fantastic if done well, or terrible if done badly. Also, I wonder if you can identify that model earlier in the cinematic. Ooh. Nice! That has to have dealt... Oh yeah, there you go. That's how you're going to chunk them down. Also, they filled up that mode gauge, whatever that does. Okay, they're doing way more deeps now. Overdrive! Wombo combo incoming. Also, I hope they're playing on normal. They're not taking that much damage. Come on, do whatever the overdrive's supposed to do. Is it just increasing their damage? I want to see like an super mega ultimate splash attack. Oh, look at that dodge. Dude's got some skills. I guess overdrive is just like a damage buff, because they're not really using any of their specials. Oh wait, 3 of them have the special gauge full, if I'm seeing it right? Dude, I'm digging the fact that it's got all of these tactics on it. It's not just like tank and spank. Also, the party is getting hit by a lot of the spells. Look at them, they actually took quite a few chunks just now. I'm assuming one of them can act as a healer to heal them back up. And there's the break condition again. Is she gonna summon the big beefy spirit now? Dude, this actually reminds me of Xenoblade Chronicles a little bit. Ooh! Nice. There's the chance. Yeah, see, this kind of stuff really reminds me of Xenoblade. Even though Xenoblade is turn-based, this is the type of stuff that we do. They're just chaining together all of their ults. Nice! Aw, dude! I am so in! Oh my god, dude! Dude, Platinum are #1, man. Look at this shit. I love Platinum. Boss is reforging. Oh, it's actually Horse Lady. Second phase of boss fight. Oh, dude. Please, simultaneous release. Please. Please. I need a simultaneous release. Please. Platinum Games, please. Please. Ah, dude.